What's good, you sexy muddy people? Welcome back to Henchgate. We're the YouTubers of Attitude. I'm Jared.
Rhyme here.
Hey, yo. It's a Monday in December. You know what that means. It's time for an all new K pop music Mondays. Sort of. When I say sort of, I mean we are going to be talking about the film K pop Demon Hunters um, for this K pop music Monday. Sort of. I guess. I don't know. Either way, it's finally time we talk about this film. And y'all already know the drill. Be sure to give this video a like, share, subscribe to the channel, hit the little bell icon, notify post videos, and go ahead. Follow all of our social media Twitch. God give them to us for 8 years. K-pop Demon Hunters is the latest craze that came out of. Honestly, for me, it came out of nowhere. I just like, oh, K-pop movie, cool. But then it's like it became the biggest thing all over the world, and it's no surprise why, because K-pop is huge. Obviously, we cover K-pop here. I've been into K-pop for 15 years. If you haven't seen my whole video on my 15th celebrating my 15th anniversary as a K-pop fan, like, come on now, K-pop is K-pop. But then it's like it's a movie celebrating that, and also about taking down demons, and the music is awesome. The animation is awesome. It's done by the people who's worked on the Spider-Verse films. Sony Animations, look, we don't fuck with Sony here. And I know, yeah, I got the P5 in the background. But I mean, Sony as a company, we don't fuck with them. But damn it, Sony Animation has just been killing it in the last couple of years. Like, so we all know the story of this film. We got three band members, Huntrix, who fight demons to protect the Hun Moon. And
Hamon.
motherfucker, did you just say Hamon? This ain't JoJo. Although, yeah,
Yes.
I understand. You see the rippling effects. You think Hamon. I get it. Makes sense. But no, they're to protect the Hun Moon because these demons are on some. Oh, let's be so for real right now. It's like some Shinkenger shit. But instead of fear that they feed off of, they just feed off your soul straight up. Which I think they did that in Shinkenger. We just called it Fear and Power Ranger Samurai. Huh. Is this Shinkenger but K-pop?
Shinkenger but K-pop.
No. Let's be so
Well,
fucking
just
for
yeah.
real right now. It's instead of him just being a drunk. Instead of being a drunk demon, it's just a fire demon that has more personality because of the voice cast. And we're gonna talk about the voice cast in a second, but like, yeah, it's just instead of being a drunk demon, he's just a fire demon voiced by Storm Shadow from G.I. Joe: Rise of Cobra. Like,
The Inspector.
bruh. And there's no Octoroo. There's no. Well, the closest thing they have to a Dayu is the Saja Boys. Huh. This is Shinkenger but K-pop. With a little bit of Kyoryuger because of the music. Yo, if y'all wasn't fucking with this before, y'all gotta be fucking with this now. Cause like, come on, Shinkenger is one of the best Sentai seasons. This is a fantastic fucking movie. Everybody loves K-pop. So yes, there we go. We just blended our two things together of Tokusatsu and K-pop, and we don't even need to try that hard to form the two. To be for real, like Rumi in the beginning of this film does a whole ass writer fucking kick. So yeah. But story, yeah, like I said, you got Huntrix fighting demons to protect the Hun Moon. They're getting close to completing that goal, and it's like they're right there. They're right on the cusp of it, but now they're starting to face a little bit of tension because Rumi's secret is overtaking her slowly but surely. And demons are noticing, so they're like, oh, we'll definitely take advantage of that. But yeah, because like for generations, it was always a group of 3 throughout since I can't even remember the dynasty's name. I can't tell you how long, but it's been so long. It has lasted generations. So even Rumi's mom was also a hunter, and when she lost her mom, her bandmate took care of her. And yeah, then you know she Zoe and damn, I want to get the character's name. Maureen? No. Damn it. I just had it. So it's Rumi, Zoe, and Mira. It should be easy to remember that name, Mira, because I watched the show Primal, and I've been watching,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, so Mira. It should be stuck in my head. Mira's actually dope. It's like one of the dopest characters, but I love Zoe. That's just me. Anywho, yeah, so like, we start the movie off. They're finishing up their latest tour, and it's like, oh, okay, we're done. But it's like, nah, we gotta keep going because Rumi wants to be done with this. She wants to protect the honeymoon. She wants to seal everything because she feels as if she seals it, then her demon side is gone.
Yep.
Because she's half human, half demon, a la Star vs. the Forces of Evil with, was it Eclipsa?
Oh my glove, you're right.
With Eclipsa and Globgor? Or who I call Globgor de la Vega?
Yeah.
I call him Globgor de la Vega because he's voiced by Rogelio de la Vega from Jane the Virgin, the best character of the fucking show. Yeah, I watched Jane the Virgin, and what? Oh yeah. Rumi has this pressure on her to want to seal the honeymoon because they feel to protect the honeymoon and to seal the demons away because they're so close. And then the Saja boys notices that and they're like, we can take advantage of this. They come in here, all Abs McGee like fucking Wonho, and
Abs McGee.
Abs McGee like fucking Wonho, which actually Wonho did cosplay Abby. It makes sense because dude got abs for days. And then but Genu stood out to me the most. Obviously not just because he's the focus, but it's because who he's voiced by. Now, we'll talk about the voice cast. I'm gonna talk. Genu's gonna be the last one I list for a reason because it connects itself in this fucking movie. All right, so we got the voice cast. For Rumi, she is voiced by my girl Arden Cho. We love Arden Cho. EJ, it provides her singing voice. When we've talked about, I want to say we've talked about in previous K-pop Music Mondays. I could be wrong, and if we have, cool. If we haven't, then we're gonna fucking fix that. Mira is voiced by Mei Hong. Audrey Nuna does the singing, and again, I feel like we talked about Audrey Nuna, and if not, we gotta fucking fix that. Ji Young Yu provides the voice of Zoe. And I feel like she portrayed Megan, one of the main characters in the Until Dawn film. Really? Smoking Tigers. I feel like I've seen this movie. No. I'm getting ahead of myself.
Maybe.
But she's done voices she did a voice in We Baby Bears. I haven't seen We Baby Bears. Only thing I know We Bear Bears and whatnot. I do know about the show.
Yeah, We Baby Bears.
I do know about We Baby Bears and We Bear Bears and all that stuff. I mean, come on. JDF was on a We Bear Bears, for God's sakes. We all know about the show. But yeah, Ray Ami did the voice for the singing. Yoon Jin Kim plays Celine. Lea Salonga did her singing voice. Joel Kim Booster plays Romance Saja. Alan Lee plays Mystery Saja. Kevin Wu, who formerly of U-Kiss, provides the singing voice. Sung Won Cho plays Abby, the Wan-Ho looking motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
Nick Wav provides Abby's singing voice. Danny Chung plays Baby Saja. Daniel Day Kim. This man is just in everything. Fuck it. We love Daniel Day Kim here. He plays Healer Han. Ken Jeong plays Bobby. Fuck Bobby. Bobby's a fucking traitor. We'll get to that motherfucker in a minute.
Bobby can't catch a break.
No, fuck Bobby. Fuck Bobby. We was out here riding with him. I was out here in the beginning thinking, yo, yeah, we ride with Bobby, but then he's a traitor. Fuck that. Fuck Bobby. No. Eliza Koshy does the television host voice. Maggie Kang, the director of this movie. But it's Jinu. The singer for Jinu is Andrew Choi, but it's his voice that got me jonesing. An Hyo-sop. An Hyo-sop. If y'all don't know who the fuck that is, shame on you. Shame on you. I will cast shame on all of you for not knowing An Hyo-sop. An Hyo-sop. Obviously, An Hyo-sop plays. I want to get the name right because I actually have all 10 volumes of this. I have all 10 volumes right now. An Hyo-sop plays CEO Kang Tae-moo. Kang Tae-moo from Business Proposal, which is notable for another reason. Because we all know that there's songs in this movie outside of the Huntrick songs, like Strategy by Twice, which is a year old. It's like literally it came out December 6th last year. I thought it was this year. I thought it came out this year. It's fucking crazy. So it has Strategy by Twice, Love Me Right by EXO, fucking banger song, but it's this song. I shit you not. I had to look. I'm like, come on, this song sounds familiar. Why does it sound familiar? I know I've heard this song before. It's Love Maybe by Mellowmance, which was in what show? Business Proposal, which starred An Hyo-sop. And that song plays when Jinu and Rumi see each other. Like, come on now. They knew what they were doing making this film. I'm saying it right now. The creative team of this movie are Business Proposal fans, which is also on Netflix. Coincidence? I fucking think not.
Maybe.
And it's also a sign for Ryan to finally watch Business Proposal.
Oh, fine.
Or do we have to make that into content that on top of Armor Swords, on top of Armor Swords and K-pop, we have to add more Korean stuff to our repertoire? Do we have to add Business Proposal? Because I will add Business Proposal. I will do that gladly, willingly. We have not covered Business Proposal since season 2 of K-pop Music Mondays. So yeah, when I say we'll cover Business Proposal, god damn it, I'm dead ass, because that show is amazing. I have all 10 volumes of Business Proposal right now on my bookshelf.
Jeebus.
Oh no. Trust and believe. We're gonna be next year we're covering Business Proposal. But that's neither here nor there right now. Yeah. So yeah, the Saja Boys are the new hotness in town. Getting everybody Jones. It's like, oh my god, Saja Boys. I mean, even the girls are like, damn, this song, Soda Pop. It's catchy. With Soda Pop, if you guys don't know or for everyone who knows K-pop, knows that when a boy band, especially boy band, girl band, doesn't matter, when they debut, it's usually something lighthearted, something cutesy. Sometimes. It used to be a lot at the time, but nowadays it varies. But most of the time, when a boy band debuts, it's always something lighthearted and cutesy. And then when they do a comeback, that's when it's very more mature to show that, yeah, we're not just the cutesy boys. We could definitely do mature, mysterious, sexy, whatever the fuck, right? Boy groups and girl groups do that. That's the Saja Boys in this movie. They go from from soda pop to your idol. For some that's a drastic leap, but it's like that's a normal fucking thing. Like if y'all remember B1A4, you remember like Beautiful Target is like was my first introduction, but they OK was their debut, and it was something lighthearted. But then they did something. They've done other songs that are more to express their maturity. BAP. They debuted, I believe, the same year as BTS. They did lighthearted stuff, but they also did stuff like Warrior and what's that other song? Like, I'm gonna look at it. Wow, but yeah, you get my point. It is always it's always a thing. They always do something lighthearted, but they can do something slow, chill. They do ballads. They can do whatever. Basically, power. I was literally thinking power. Like I got the power. You get my point though. Versatile. K-pop is very, 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 very versatile. So you see that in the Soulja Boys. You see that in Huntrix. You got How It's Done, Takedown, Golden. You get my point. So it's like very versatile, differing ways, but it still all hits the same. It makes you feel, and it everything about this is so accurate for just like the K-pop hype, the wave, fucking everything is so passionate, electric. Yeah, I don't know. I like my whole thoughts are just all over the place because this movie is just so fucking good. I love the animation. I love the characters. I love the music. This was made for us. This movie was made for us. Like, especially like you love K-pop, you love the Spider-Verse movies, you love Tokusatsu. Yeah, this movie is just fucking great. Yeah, back to the story though. Back to the story. Yeah, so the Soulja Boys are trying to, obviously take your souls for Guima. I didn't have to look at the name. Guima. And yeah, the Guima feast on souls, and the Huntrix are trying to save your souls. And yeah, while that's happening, Rumi's dealing with her struggle as, a hunter and part demon, and she and Genu are bonding because Genu obviously is a spoiler alert, by the way. This movie's been out for like 6 months. But like, yeah, no, fucking Genu's a deadbeat. He's a fucking deadbeat. He's like, oh, I lost my family because no, motherfucker, you left your family. Fuck you. But Rumi still feels like I can save him. And to be fair, yeah, he's a deadbeat, but it's on Hyosop. It's Kang Tae-moo, so it's like maybe we can save him. I'm look. Is that my biasy speaking from Business Proposal? Yes.
Maybe.
Yes, I'll admit it. Do I give a fuck? Hell no. Hell no. I will. But at the same time, I will call him out for being a fucking asshole. I will call him out on that. Like, no, you left your family, motherfucker. Fuck you. But actually, what's worse? Him leaving his family or Bobby? It's time to talk about, before we get back to the story, I just want to get to Bobby. I just want to get to him right now. He is the Huntrix's manager, right? But as soon as Soda Pop comes out,
Right.
even he's dancing to Soda Pop. And I understand the girls were too, because they understand, like, yo, this is a catchy ass song. But it's like, yeah, they were fiending for these. They're beautiful guys. So yeah, they're beautiful guys. And again, Abby has them abs for days. And again, on Hyosop. So I get it. But Bobby, you're supposed to be loyal. Them's your girls. You're supposed to be loyal to your girls. But you traitor, motherfucker. At first, it's like, okay, you know what? Fuck it. You're like, oh, yeah, Soldier Boys is catchy, but we can beat them. Okay, Bobby. Okay. But then when shit hits the fan, when the Soldier Boys start to really tear apart Huntrix from the inside, because obviously, you know, they know how to get inside their head mentally because, you know, oh, take advantage of Rumi's insecurities of her being part demon, and it'll split the group apart. As soon as they're split apart, Bobby's like, oh, I guess I'm following Soldier Boys now. See, it's one thing when the fake fans are like, oh, I love Huntrix, but I love Soldier Boys. Now back to Huntrix. That's just normal fan behavior. But Bobby, you're supposed to be there, ride or die. But you're like, girls, what happened? I guess you're over. Guess I'm going to Soldier Boys now. And then he decides to be like, oh, wait, the world is saved. Oh, hey, girls, I'm with you guys again. No, I'd have fired that motherfucker in a heartbeat. He's like, nigga, you went to them. How could you? And Ryan is over here trying to defend Bobby. Like, why are we defending this shit? Why defend this? He's a traitor.
He's a hardworking manager.
He is a hardworking manager. And I always said, I did say he deserves a raise. But then he left them. He didn't bother to be like, girls, we need to work things out. He didn't bother to work it out for them. He didn't bother to be the mediator to counsel. Nah, he just said, fuck it. They're done, I'm done. I'm moving on, and I'm going to the Soldier Boys. You should be so fucking glad they didn't take your soul, Bobby. I swear to God, you traitor motherfucker. That belt to ass for him. Fuck Bobby. Fuck Bobby. If he's I want to see him in the next movie get his ass beat. I want them to call out his bullshit. But yeah, there's that. I needed to get that out of my system so bad.
Okay.
So, yeah, Rumi's dealing with her. Obviously, Rumi's dealing with her demon side. And Zoe and Mira are trying to figure out what's wrong with her. Because they're like, come on, girl. We don't even get to go to hot springs. We don't get to the bathhouse together. Because obviously, Rumi's trying to hide her patterns. And, you know, she rendezvous with Ginu. And it's affecting them. Ginu knows what he's done. That's Kang Tae-mu, for God's sake. So yeah, that makes sense. Man, he could be a goober, but I think that also plays to the character writing and the acting mold so well together because they know how to write him being so Piccolo levels of aura farming, but also be a goober. But also he knows how to play that. Like the character work is so good. The actor knows how to, you know, bring that because he's done it before. And again, I will recite Business Proposal where he plays just this aura farming ass dude, but also knows how to be a goober when need be. Like it's good. It's good. It's just good all over. But obviously, yeah, Ginu's the focus. But I do want to take a minute to talk about, well, not a minute, but I gotta give it to the rest of the Soldier Boys. Even they're just there. But at the same time, like, they're good. Honestly, I wish there was more exploration of not just Ginu but the rest of the Soldier Boys. I wish we had more time with them because I don't know. I just something about I wanted to see more out of their personalities. It is what it is, you know. But you know. Yeah, but we did. And I'm sure you know we're gonna get sequels and we're gonna explore more of the girls. We're gonna explore more of Zoe and Mira, and their story. We got bits and pieces in the beginning of the film, and like. So I'm sure we're gonna get more of the deep dive in the sequels. What else am I missing? Rumi and Ginu, they're always rendezvousing together. It's messing things up with the girls to the point where it's not only affecting their music career is also affecting their hunting, and like it obviously splits them up for a minute, but it's like it affects Ruby because she wants to be accepted and loved, but does not know what that feels like from her guardian, because her guardian just feels like, oh, I accept you for who you are without your mark. But she's like, why can't you accept me for all of who I am? I am all of me. To quote Crush 40. I am all of me. I'm all of me. That's what she's trying to say. But, you know, yeah. Obviously Mira and Zoe are a little shocked. They're taken aback because she's like, yo, we are trying to beat these demons and you are part demon. But Rumi's like, nah, I'm gonna do, basically, since it's being a Sony animated film, she's just basically, Rumi is saying, nah, I'm gonna do my own thing. I'm going to protect the Hun Moon in a different way. And obviously it gets Mira and Zoe back on board. And yeah, we saved the day. Obviously they saved the day. It's like, this movie is actually very, very simple. It's very simple, but it's so good. It's simple and it's good, and the characters are so well done. Again, just wish there was more to see with the Saja boys, and obviously we'll see more of Mira and Zoe in the future. But the work with Rumi is so good, but at the same time, we don't really get much explanation of how, like, her parentage from her mom, or who's the demon that knocked up her mom. Was this a Globgore situation, a la Star Wars versus Evil, or was this Darth Plagueis the Wise, Anakin's mom situation? You know what I mean? Like, what are we doing here? So I feel like we'll get more in depth with that in the next two films, but we're also going to focus mostly on one of each member in each film. And yeah, have they ever really gotten a full break as well? Like, they're supposed to be on hiatus. Now that I think about it, they don't get a break. You know, but there are many theories to this that I think you should watch Film Theory about. We'll leave a link to that in the description, because it's very, very interesting. It's an interesting theory, and I actually might agree to some of it. Trying to think. I don't know. It's like my thoughts of this movie is just all over the place, because yeah, this movie, there's not much else to really say. Like, people have seen this movie on Netflix so many times. People have seen this movie in theaters with the sing-along version so many times. So it's like, trying to explain the story in a linear way is no real point to it, because it's like, you know, again, everyone's seen this movie and it is very cut and dry. These hunters are idols saving the world from demons. And this is just Shinkenger meets K-pop in a sense. And, you know, obviously it's dealing with one character's flaw, because she's part demon. But even then, that's not really much explored fully. It's just more of like how she wants to deal with it, and how she wants to deal with it before she has to tell. She wants to deal with it without having to tell her bandmates. But obviously that doesn't work. And, you know, she wants to feel accepted, not just for her human half, but for her demon half as well. But she knows that no one's really going to accept her. That's also the parenting brainwashed into her from her guardian. And again, I think that's a relationship that's going to be explored in both sequels, where we focus on individual members, you know, Zoe and Mira, depending on. I think we're going to focus on Mira in the next film, because it's like, Zoe's the Maknae, she's the youngest, So it's like we can explore more of her stuff in the final film, which will culminate in not just her arc, but also overall Rumi's arc in in this series. And I think we're just gonna have more banger sound. We're gonna have banger songs in the next two films, because if you I think this was just a taste. This is just a taste of what they're capable of, and they're gonna go balls to the wall moving forward. And no, yeah, I don't know what else to really say. This movie's just great. And the second it's back in theaters, I'm going to see it in theaters, because I need to see this on a big screen. Like just doing the soda pop. I already listened to the music. I listen to this music. I listen to the soundtrack when I'm at the gym, like really religiously. I'll go how it's done when I'm doing like chest press, or if I'm like doing like, or I'll be listening to Takedown when I'm doing like my ab routine and stuff. Your Idol plays a lot on my Pandora as well. Soda Pop was like a lot as well during the summer. So, I mean, yeah, no, so good. It's so good. Everything about it is so good. It hits you in the feels. It's funny. It's charming. It's hype. Yeah, the animation is so good. The art design is so good. Yeah, I don't know. This is 5 stars. If I'm missing anything, I don't know. We'll probably talk about it more when we can. I don't know. I don't know. What, Ryan? What else? What do you got to add? I got nothing else to really add, because there's so much.
Definitely some banger hits, some emotional feels here and there, and a lot of force. If you're watching theaters, go ahead, and then if you want, I'm not sure if Netflix had the sing along version, but go ahead, sing your heart out, because that is what the movie's gonna make you do.
Yes, it will. It had me singing EXO. It had me sing. Well, it's because I listened to Love Me Right a lot. That's why. So I'm like, take your time. So as soon as I heard EXO, I'm like, yeah, I'm already singing to it. I'm singing along to EXO. That's how the movie got you hooked. The movie gets you. So it's like not only you singing to Huntrix, not only you singing to Soulja Boys, but you're singing to the songs that if you are into K-pop and you know Mellomans, you know EXO, you know Twice, you're going to sing those songs as well. So yeah, sing-along version. Watch the sing-along version as well. And I don't know. Tell us, who's your favorite Huntrix? Mine's is Zoe. And who's your favorite? Who's your favorite Soulja Boy? That's a real. Who's your favorite Soulja Boy?
There we go. Now we're getting some.
Nah, I want to know. Like obviously Jinu is my bias because of the actor Ahn Hyo-suk. That's why Jinu is my favorite. But if I had to choose another one outside of Jinu, that's a real question. First, who's your favorite Soulja Boy? Then, who's your favorite Soulja Boy excluding Jinu?
I don't know, man. Ab's guy was pretty funny.
Abs, yeah, Abby might be for me too, yeah. But yeah, that is your assignment. Who, like, if you want to say who's out of all 5 Soulja Boys, you could say who's your favorite. But if we're gonna exclude Jinu, who's your favorite one excluding Jinu? And do you think this movie deserves to win an Oscar and some Grammys? And well, obviously the answer is yes, but you should tell us why they deserve to win Grammys and Oscars, because the obvious answer again is yes. And if you haven't seen this movie, I don't believe you, but if you haven't seen it in a while, watch it. Well, this movie's fantastic, but it's not just us saying it. Sports Illustrated is saying it. Billboards is saying it. I'm sorry, I'm trying to do the Becky Lynch thing, but either way, this movie is fantastic and you need to see it. But if you haven't seen it, you should check it out. If you already seen it, let us know what you think of this movie in the comments down below. Also check out the soundtrack. It's awesome. listen to the songs within the film that are not by Huntrix or Soulja Boys, because obviously, we love Melomance, we love Twice, we love EXO up in here. So check out those songs if you haven't already. If you haven't already, what the hell is wrong with you? Anyway, check out all of our other stuff as well. We've got Digimondays, we've got Armosaurs, we've got Letterkenny, we've got other K-pop, and we've got Superhero Time with Kamen Rider Zets and number one Sentai, Go Jujer, I guess. Anywho,
Yeah.
we've got more stuff coming. We've got a review for Batman Forever, working on that. We're trying to get Fifth Element done. It's a bit more difficult, but we're getting it done. We're gonna try and get it done. And yeah, that's all I got for now. I don't know. Take it easy.